Hi, Leos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Today, we're going to ask our spirit guides what you don't see coming in, what could be going on around you, what is next for you, what to look forward to. So let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what the loving messages are. Spirit, I call upon you for my Leos. What is it that you have for them at this time? What is it that you want them to know? I am listening for you now. Let's see what you don't see coming. The real deal. Okay, so yeah, Leos aren't going to settle. You're not going to, accept anything less than the real deal. I know that. So that's important to know. Playing games. Yeah, I'm going to nuke the person who's playing games. I can beat them at their game. I have faith that the right one will come along. Absolutely. I have fireworks. I want the real deal. I want fireworks. I want it to be special. I have flighty and playing games. I have a feeling that somebody's crossing your path now before the real deal comes, that they're just not really worthy of your time. And you could be wasting your time and blocking space for somebody who is meant to be in your life. So be careful with that. If you feel like somebody's breadcrumbing you or just not there for you, just it's not going to be what you want it to be. Going back and forth with this apology, excuses. I think you've got something better coming in. I have a fertility. Do you want a new beginning with somebody, a birth of something special? Do you want to have a family with somebody? And maybe this person, they're saying that's not going to be the person that we could have a family with. They're not, their intentions are not a family. So we want to be careful with that. Part of me feels like Spirit's pulling you away from energy that isn't going anywhere, unfortunately, and you keep making it work. You've been struggling with it. Time to roll the dice again. Time to this July 4th. I'm going to go with July 4th. Maybe I'll be with this person by July. That there's a sense of I'm going to roll the dice on love. I'm going to roll the dice on that there's something else out there, and trust that Spirit knows better than I do. But if you feel like you're being, I don't know if it's being conned or this person isn't all in, it's not going to be your person. A Leo isn't going to accept something like that. A Leo isn't going to allow somebody to walk all over them. So if you feel like somebody's doing things and then they come back and they apologize and you give them another chance, I just feel like that's getting old real fast. So it could be that Spirit has other plans for you. I have an 8 of Wands. The real deal comes in fast. Okay. Comes forward. Okay. It comes forward fast. It comes, it changes the direction of your life. And that's probably what's going to happen. You go from, I can't believe I was kind of going down this path with this other person, to somebody just changing the whole direction of your life. So that's okay. It means that it's somebody who you want to be with. I have a 10 of Pentacles, family, long-term, wanting to be with you. I have a big change. So after an ending comes this love, comes this new beginning. And I have a world. Like, this is a promise. It feels more like somebody that wants to be with you, and they want the same thing. I feel like, they're looking for the same thing, whether it's a home, a family, sharing a life together, Spirit just said. So it's somebody who wants to settle down more, somebody who can commit in the future. So you've got, I feel like Spirit's gonna just pick you up and like put you on a new path. So get ready for that. Somebody's got a big change coming. They're more supportive. There's more give and take. That could be really important to you, that you feel like somebody isn't putting their all into it, or they really aren't showing you that they really are in it for the long run. Ten of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. And I have, this is a hopeless romantic. It's an extra card in this deck. So I have this kind of destiny, believer, and endless love, the number 22. But I love this number 9 of Pentacles because it just feels so stable. It just feels like we build upon something. We found our way to each other, Spirit just said. And we just kind of build on this foundation over many, many years. I'm going to say there is a sense of maybe that's what you're looking for. I don't want to keep starting over. Many years together, many years to look forward to, many years to look ahead. So there's this beautiful sense of building upon something. I have a Page of Pentacles. I have an Ace of Swords. I have an Emperor, stability, building, Wheel of Fortune. You know, sometimes Spirit takes something away from us and we can't see it. And it's only when we look back and we say, why did that happen to me? And how come I went through that? And then Spirit shows us something new and puts something new in our life unexpectedly and changes the direction of our life forever. And we kind of look at that and say, wow, now I know why. Let's get some clues. Mouth, but I felt a big, beautiful smile. That could be the first thing that they said to you. I love your smile. Okay. That could be their pickup line. That could have been, something that they say to you, like, I just love your smile. You have a beautiful smile, beautiful eyes. I love your hair. Okay, so they're attracted to you. The letter T. I have an N. Oh, I love your scent. I love how you smell. That could be important. That could be you. That could be them. I think that scent is important. Sound of the voice is important. Spirit saying, I have an R, E, P. Trustworthy. You can trust me. That could be something you struggle with. I have somebody who's tall. I have ears. I'm a good listener. Okay. Also, I feel like I have multiple piercings, and that could be you, that could be them, but I have multiple piercing, like 2 or 3 holes, so, that for earrings. So multiple piercing in my ears. I have G. I have an L. Let's get a couple more, J, and I have a Z. Okay. Spirit, please share with me. I've got a question. These are little questions. Tell me something about this connection that I don't know. Let's see. What planetary energy is affecting this situation? What is the ideal way to respond to it? Planetary energy. I don't know. Part of me feels like I want to just say, next full moon, like I feel like I'm being pulled in a certain direction. I feel like the universe lined this up, so maybe it's a, it could be our signs also. It could be that our signs are just meant to be together, like we just are a natural fit. Hermit. Okay, I'm going from the Hermit energy to Taurus energy. I have a Chameleon. I'm wrapping things up after an ending. Is there an ending is there a change in the solar system coming up? Is there a big change coming? I don't know. I'm not an astrologer, but maybe some kind of big transition. We're going through some kind of transition. I have a Taurus energy, springtime in Taurus, Queen of Earth. Okay, so springtime energy, also Earth energy. I have a solar energy here, solar flash, an eminent event, a dimensional shift. Dimensional shift. I did feel that earlier that your energy shifts. It just went from like the direction of your life just changes. Like what you thought was your path is no longer your path. And this person comes into your life and this whole new kind of world opens up to you. Like, yeah, I didn't see this coming. Energy. Here's a Taurus. I'm sorry, in Aries, a king of fire. There's a lot of Taurus energy for some reason, and a lot of earth energy, and there's a lot of fire energy in this reading. So I get that. So you are, of course, a fire sign as well. Within 7 days, that's interesting. Maybe that's the planetary energy. Like I'd have to look at a solar map, but 7 days is a 7-day cycle. Okay, something like that. An answer will come, is how I feel. So you could be making a decision. You could be making a big decision over the next few days. You could be, they're saying deciding for yourself. Okay, so deciding for yourself means nobody can make the decision but you. So don't rely on what somebody else would do or getting somebody else's opinion. Okay, you're the only one who can decide what's best for you. I have a 5 of Swords. I have a 2 of Cups. I have an 8 of Pentacles. And I have a Knight of Cups. I feel like when you stop trying to make something work that isn't going to work, I feel like Spirit puts the right person in front of you that works, and it's easy, and it just kind of, yeah, here's a star at the bottom of my deck, security. I just feel like I can't put energy into something that isn't the real deal, and I feel like what is the ideal way to respond to it? The ideal way to respond to an energetic shift would be to trust it, to trust the universe, to trust that this is a new path, to believe it, the star, to understand that there's bigger forces out there than us. You don't get to decide who you fall in love with and when. And sometimes we try to control that. So we have to sometimes take a step back and just let the universe work. Spirit, is this the real deal coming towards us? Are we going to make a sudden change so that we can allow this energy to come in? Let's see. I have asked your angels for help. Okay, that's good. We can do that. I have don't stop believing, don't stop, putting your love into the universe so that it comes back to you. Okay, I'm going to say don't stop believing. And then success, that yes, you will find the person or the real deal. So I want to be in a successful relationship. I think that a Leo is not going to settle for anything less than a relationship that works. They're not going to play games. They're not going to allow somebody into their energy that isn't 100% on board with them. So I'm going to say sometimes we remove something from our life in order to open up that path. To allow what Spirit has for us. And I think we have to be very open to that right now. So I'm going to put that out into the universe. But you have many, many years ahead with this person. So that tells me it's a long-term connection. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, I want to Thank you for being here. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. I did upload some new readings recently last week, and they're half-hour readings. You may be interested in those, and I put some information in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your readings, Leo. We'll see you again real soon.